Alright, hello, welcome everyone. Let's get this up and running over here. So yes, wicked stuff. Good morning. Let's get right over here.
How are you feeling today, Alden?
I'm okay. I'm not too bad. I'm still fucking ill, to be honest. But what can you do? Just gotta push through it. But yeah, I had a nice weekend. I pretty chilled most of the weekend, to be honest, because I was dying. Right, so looks interesting. Looks like Asian has actually pushed it up over here now, which is interesting. Let me just do this for a second. Okay, so yeah, looks like Asian has pushed it up, which is nice. Take a look at what Asian actually did here. What was it? Yeah, pushed all the way up, came to 155 again, kind of rejected again. So yeah, interesting. Let's take a look at the daily. So let's just get this all up. So the daily time frame over here is bullish. It's exceeded the high of the previous, which is looking nice. The 4 hour is also bullish and has closed above on the previous one, which is nice to see. Looks like it is still struggling though, but clean candles to the left, so that is good. That is very good. Let's just move it over here. You can hear people. Okay, so if we do break above 155, where potentially we're going to continue? Well, taking a look to the left hand side in the hourly, you can see 155 200 level could be quite a good reasonable zone to get to, and if you break above there we should come to 155 441. So pretty nice zones to come to, which is good. Take a look at the 30-minute time frame now. We just got a 30-minute closure bearish, tapping the zone, kind of closing above this little minor resistance, but for me it's probably going to be best to wait for a closure above over here for sure. Let's take a look at news as well before we take a look at these trades. Yeah, there's no news, which is nice. Good morning everyone on YouTube and in Telegram, all that good stuff. So hope everyone had a lovely weekend. As I said, I'm still a bit fucking ill, so it's not the best, but oh well, we'll push through. So yeah, looking like potential buys above. Buys above 155.022. Looks pretty good for me. Looks like this hourly's made the lower wick. It should potentially flip and continue. That could be quite nice as well. But yeah, I think it's going to be interesting. Hopefully we get this closure and it's going to have a nice push towards 8 o'clock and we get in on either exceeding the high or a closure like right around this area would be nice. And for potential sells, I mean, if you're cheeky and you wanted to take sells, then potentially below, if you got a nice solid closure below 870, but for me it'd probably be a bit too risky to take sells as it's so bullish. But we'll see in this next 30 minutes or so. Looks like the 5 minutes are pretty nicely up. So yeah, let me just get my signal ready just in case it comes a bit too quick and I'm like, oh no. 920. So yeah, TP2 would be like 155 200 level. TP3 would be 155. What was it? 433. Yes, beautiful. Back check new week. Check new this week. What do you mean? You can check this. It looks like Green Bulls over here took just an hourly on gold. Wow, hourly closure. Is that 10 pips in the hourly top wick? That's nice. Came down over here 10 pips as well. Beautiful. My folks actually has only red folder. Oh, let's take a look. No, I've got nothing today. Oh, but like this week? Ooh, tomorrow. Tomorrow's quite a big day. Red again. Oh my god. Yeah, a lot of red this week. Holy shit. Nice. Nice. No, it didn't took conference issue. In confidence, yeah. It's okay. What are your thoughts on the 4-hour flipping bearish on GJ? I don't know, because I mean, if it exceeds the low of the previous at 800, then maybe potentially it's rejecting again. But it'll be a damn shame. Yeah, we'll see. It depends. It depends if this candle goes really strong, bearish, like something like this, right? So it closes back in the zone. The next one over here makes a top wick, and then flips and exceeds the low. Then it's probably worth it, to be honest, because it's rejecting again. Stop loss would be there. Entry would be there. So yeah. What up, Maxi? What up, everyone? Let me take a look at gold as well. So I've updated the prices here to make them a bit bigger, so maybe we'll see them a bit more, which is good. If you want them a bit bigger, tell me. So I kind of changed them from 16. Like, let's take a look. 24, is that a bit too big, or is that okay as well? 20 could be okay. You better, bruv. Nope. I still feel like shit. Let's take a look at gold then over here. Doesn't look too promising. So take a look at the daily on gold. Looks like the daily is bearish. Has no top wick on the daily yet. Interesting. 4-hour over here has been bearish as well. Kind of small candles though. That I just got guiding towards this, the next support 1783. Taking a look on the hourly, not to be the best. It's kind of ranging at this point. Taking a look at the 30. The 30's closed below 30-minute support, but coming back into this zone here looks a bit choppy for me. Taking a look on the 15, yeah, it's a bit choppy if I'm honest. If you wanted to take gold sells, I mean potentially below 1785, but it's not the nicest zone here, to be honest. If you look on the hourly, it kind of shows a pretty hard region. The hourly is closing in 23 minutes time. If it respects this kind of level here, which is the hourly support, then it is just in a range. And also the daily doesn't have a top wick, so the probability that this daily makes a top wick is pretty high. So sells would be a bit scary, I think, for me. So yeah, I want GJ to make these buys. Oh yeah, I also saw that thing where you can invert the chart, because you know how I hate buys. I just think buys never work out. I can do this. Wait, where is it? Oh no, it's not on there. Is it on there? Yeah, invert scale. There we go. So you can just go for sells. Yes. I quite like that. That's pretty cool. For some reason, I just always like sells. Sells are just so much easier. This is going to be a madness of a week morning, everyone. Yeah, it looks like a lot of news. Interesting. Will be interesting for sure. Let's take a look at GA as well. So it looks like yesterday, not yesterday, towards the end of this last week, GA got a really nice. Daily doesn't have a top wick, pretty bearish overall. Morning. So you look at the 4-hour bearish as well. Nice to see. Hourly is coming down, exceeding lower the previous 30-minute, 50-minute kind of slow volume, showing a potential support area. If it breaks below this level, where should it come to? So yeah, it could actually make some support at this area, but if it does break below, it should come and fill this zone over here, because because you know, if you break the supports, we normally come to the next support, and that is the next support. Alt I is the invert hotkey for it. Ah, wicked. Wicked. So yeah, we'll see. 20 minutes left for this hourly. Looks like the hourly is coming back up again. 15 minutes look good. 5 minutes left for this 15. We will see. But yeah, hopefully we're finally getting out of this fucking range over here. For anyone who took them Friday's buys and got clapped, don't worry about it. Where was they? Like here? Yeah. Just didn't have enough volume towards that end of the week. You just couldn't do it. You had nothing left. Okay, so hourly is flipping now. 4 hours bullish again. Interesting. If this 15-minute closes above, then potentially 10 pips stop. Yeah. I'm thinking of joining IC Markets. Is it a really good broker? Yep, sure is. Very, very much so. I wouldn't give you advice on brokers if I didn't think they were good. So yeah, very, very good. How do I show the spreads again? How do I show the spreads again? It's gone. On here. I forgot. But yeah, if you guys do want to join IC Markets, then make sure to use my link. Helps me out, and it means that IC Markets doesn't get all of the money. Yeah. F10. What the fuck? So yeah, interesting with that 30-minute closing. Could it flip and continue down? Potentially, but the hourly does have a bit of support at that level. So the major support as well. Let's take a look at where that was formed. 4 AM. Yeah, not the nicest video in gold I can see. Not the nicest. Let's take a look at some charts then. I think we had some over here. So Green Bulls has done some over here. I've also seen you've sent me the homework, which is very, very quick. Wow. Amazing work. So I'll go through that as well. So let's take a look over here. GJ idea buys above 155024, sells below 154865. Yep, beautiful. Sounds good. Buy target is like 15 pips away, 14 pips away. That's all good. Sell target looks pretty good to 764, little minor support. If it breaks below there, damn. I mean, yeah, keep your options up, you know. If we do reject again, which I fucking hope we don't, then we should come back. Have you always used IC Markets, or is there another broker before? I used BD Swiss before, and then it fucked me in the ass, and then I saw IC Markets as the big one, and then just used that from then on. Did you hear about Mason Greenwood? Yeah, oof, that's rough. IC Markets quite high commissions. I remember when they had commission £3 for one lot. Now it's like $7 for one. Yeah, it's like £5 for one. But if you do the maths, because the spread's so cheap, because the spread's so tight, it's not bad. Like, how much is commission on Rajas? Because commission on Rajas is, I think, probably the same, but Rajas is also like 1.5 pips for like certain pairs, like GJ and gold and stuff. Whereas IC Markets is 0.5. It's a third. How about KOT? I think KOT's doesn't have that bad spreads. I don't think it's that bad. But yeah, we've got a drop-in session today as well, guys, so make sure to stay back if you guys have any questions. So yeah, but it is the last day of the month, so we gotta chill. Let's take a look at this monthly. Yeah, it's been a hard month there. Whew. So it looks like we flipped that hourly, but it's still struggling in this little zone over here. We will see. 73 people in, beautiful work. On 7:45 as well. Damn. Yeah, so last week we actually took some really good trades through London actually. We got a gold sell on Monday. We got another gold buy on Tuesday, I think. And then a GJ sell, then a GJ buy. And we had a gold loss. Then we had another GJ trade later on. We got like 3 winners last week, which is pretty good at London, which is not too bad. It was mainly NY that was hard. NY was hard last week. With GJ trade now, a really good zone to enter in a sell if it wicks back and creates a top wick. Yeah, for sure. 50 minutes just closed. Owlie's got 50 minutes left. Does it have enough momentum to come? I hate it when they bring them little 5 minutes here. Oof. Max, what do you think gold buys above 1791.65? Much cleaner, mate. Let's take a look over here. Yeah, for sure. For sure. So that would be nice. And that'll be flipping the daily as well. Yeah. I'll mark that on now, make these a bit clearer. Let me yeah, I think buys above there, 1791 would be pretty good. I thought I was a bit yeah, because if you got in here, how much movement do you have to the next resistance? Just 10 pips. Look at all the wicks to the left here. I'd rather just clear it and get a bit higher up for sure. Last week chefed me, yeah. Exactly. Yeah, it was interesting. All of the moves that I wanted to get in last week, I couldn't get in because their stops were too big. They were all 25 pips. That was the hourly, sorry. But yeah, interesting. So just got a 50-minute closure. Oh, sorry, add the watermarks. Yeah, I'll add the watermarks back. There we go. So yeah, should be pretty good, should be pretty nice. Where's the 5-minute ending? That's it. Yeah. Gold is pretty hard. On the lower time frames, I think. On the higher time frames, they're alright. They were okay. So I'm hoping the next 13 minutes we get a closure. Where are you from, bro? I'm from Newcastle. What brokers do you recommend for us US traders? Does anyone have any recommendations for US? I have no idea which ones we'd use. Probably Traders Domain and Rajas, because you can use it crypto in it and shit. Apart from that, I don't know any other ones, to be honest. It's a shame. If IC Markets had it in America, goddamn, I'd have so much business. It would be like, yeah. So yeah, 12 minutes left. Because it's so close to the hourly, you just think to yourself, should I get in now or should I just wait for this hourly closure? Because if you get the hourly closing above, then you're pretty good to continue, aren't you? So there's no point really rushing it. No point rushing it. Yeah, nice. There's good questions about brokers and stuff. But yeah, just take a look. There's lots of websites and stuff to take a look at their spreads and that and what they offer. But always try and find someone who's already on the broker so you don't get bummed. That would probably help. Wow, flipping again. God damn, people trying to get in early here are going to be slapped, boy. Ooh. Do you think the current daily still has more fuel? I mean, I hope so, yeah. We have exceeded the high of the previous and we're kind of leaving that zone. But I am going to be patient just to have buys above, to be honest. It should break above. If it comes back below like this area, then it's coming back in this range. Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm not going to be kind of like, if this comes up to these highs, etc., and doesn't close above, then I'm not taking it. Because I know GJ at the moment's been a pain in the ass, especially right around these levels. I'm just waiting for a closure. If it gives me the closure and a nice stop loss for the top wick or whatever, sorry, the bottom wick, then I'll enter. Rejecting that 155 strong, yep. If we do get a closure below, flipping the 4 hour as well, then yeah, sells could potentially happen, and then it'll come back into this range again. Yes! Amazing. Oh, my room's freezing, fucking hell. But yeah, we'll see. No, there's no worries, just start of the week. Who cares? But yeah, it looks like the 4 hours still, when they come to this zone, are getting smaller. Can you see? They seem to struggle a little bit. Monday, beginning of a week, end of a month. Today is kind of bad day to trade. Look for the rest of the week moves. We got a bunch of news, yeah. We're going to trade 20-25 pips stop trades this week on gold. Probably 20 pips still. I'm just gonna see. I'm gonna test that next week. Sorry, this week, if you can see if there's any 25 pip moves, which give us a bit more relaxing. So you don't have to like focus on taking off half a certain 5-minute candles and stuff. That's what I kind of want, because I feel Ted and them do that. They don't rush as much. So yeah, we'll see. So 15-minute over here, close below, nice. 30-minute should come back down to these lows over here. Thank you for subscribing. Who was that? Oh, I didn't see. No. Thank you very much for subscribing. Coming to the London Open soon. But yeah, we're looking alright. It's looking okay as long as we get a closure. Because look at the zone we're coming to as well. Like, yeah, 40 pips is pretty good. Look at the daily to the left hand side as well. That's what the left hand side did. It was pretty simple. So had a fake out at this level on the 28th. Is that there? You mean like here? So no impulses today for me on buys. Yeah, I think that's reasonable. Very much so. Man, was it windy there last night? Yeah, it was windy the night before. Holy shit. Very windy. Trees are getting knocked down and stuff. So potentially over here flipping the 4 hour. I mean, if this closes below in the next 7 minutes and makes a top wick and then drives down, damn, I'm going to take that. So closure like that. Hopefully a nice top wick. So you can see it's just in this little zone at the closing above, closing below, but don't be playing in the middle of it. Just let it do its own thing. Let it do its own thing, sort itself out. So when does it start to rain? What time? Yeah, 2 AM. Wow, it's been raining for 4 hours, 4.5 hours. Pretty mad. Let's take a look at where you potentially would have gotten an Asian. Is that at 12 o'clock? Yeah. I mean, potentially there, exceeding the high. Stop loss would have been 60 pips though. To fill that wick there, 14, 15, 16 pips. Oh, here as well, lower wick and then exceed. 12 pips stop. Yeah, it wasn't too bad, Asian actually. Wasn't too bad. 95 people in over here. Nice work for a Monday. Yeah, we'll see. See if we can get a trade to start off this week. If not, then we'll be looking on to NY. And if there's still nothing on GJ or nothing on gold, then, you know, we chill. Let me just see over here. There. So yeah, 5 minutes left. Doesn't look like we're going to get a closure in either direction at this point, which is a shame. But what can you do? You can't trade like that. You can't just guess in this zone. You got to wait. You got to wait patiently. But looking at the 15, it has exceeded the low of the 15 and not exceeded the high. So proper in that zone over here. So we shall see. The amount of news for GP and USD this week is so mad. Yeah, it looks pretty big. Hi Max, I know you use fixed lots. What are your thoughts about using fixed lots but with different size depending on timing, lowering it pre-London and higher after the London Open? I mean, yeah. I mean, to be honest with you, if you look at my trades, like on Instagram and stuff, I barely take trades before London Open. Only if it's a real big setup, and it happens like once every month, if that. And they normally work out pretty well. But yeah, for sure, if you have a bit less confidence before London Open, you can do that. For sure, for sure. So 4 minutes left over here, flipping it again. Wow, it's struggling over here. It's taking his time. So coming back up over here, damn. 4 minutes left, is it gonna get this closure? Oh my god. We shall see, we shall see. So how much to that wick on the 30-minute over here? Let's take a look. Yeah. Interesting. Interesting. Ooh, looks like potentially will. So, taking a look on the 50-minute, if you got a closure like right here, stops would be 12 pips. That's not too bad. But it looks like, again, GJ is potentially running off spontaneously. We'll see with this closure. Hopefully a nice little closure over here. Nice lower wick, etc, etc. So looking at the hourly now, the hourly's looking good to blast off over here. Oh yeah. So exceeding the high 0.35 would be where I'd want to get into, to be honest. Stops are gonna be, yeah, 9.10, which is like 12 pips. Wouldn't be too bad. 1 second. Oh, fuck off. Oh, GJ, you fucking still love to do these. GJs. Beautiful, so getting close to 2 minutes. I use small lots on impulse. Ooh, you said you weren't gonna, but it looks okay. 2 minutes left. Nice closure above. Jump in, don't be late to the party. Nope, that's how I trade. I'm chilling. Impulse to the end, let's go. Yeah, January is literally going to be impulse to the end. This is nice and strong. Yeah, looks good. Does look good, does look good. So I'd want to get in on exceeding the high, wouldn't I? So what I'm hoping for is that this next hourly at least makes a nice bottom wick over here. Exceeding the high is where I'd probably want to get to be honest. Give you that extra confirmation, but we'll see, we'll see. So beautiful, closure above, 40 seconds left. It's looking pretty nice now. Would you wait for the next 30-minute or hourly to make a low wick to fly? Yep, yep. Watch it not close above. Nah, looks like it's gonna.
You also look nice.
What does?
You also look nice.
Milan, take that shit. So, if you got in on the high, stops are going to be 18 pips, yeah. It's a hard one, man. So making a low wick over here, beautiful. So I think now if this makes a bottom wick, yep, so I've made a buy stop over here. Beautiful, so this is what happens, guys. People who get in early, got to be careful over here. Now I've got a buy stop above, and I'm ready to take a trade potentially if we do exceed this high. My stop is going to be on the low it's going to make. And yeah, should be good, should be good. Because you've got a closure above, made the low wick over here. If you exceed this high at 155094, should be good to continue. Stop is going to be 8-9 pips at the moment. Wicked stuff. So we shall see. No top wick on my IC market, which is good. Means it's going to make one and should continue bullish. Looking like a perfect setup. Yeah, it actually is, you know. Nice strong candle closure, nice low wick, exceeding the high, should be good. Five minutes tapping the zone it's just left, which is good. That's what I always like to see. So yeah. And like this example over here should be like, well, why don't you get on the flip? I go, well, if you exceed the high, there's more probability it's going to continue. It's better for you, and also the stop is only still 8-9 pips, so it's worth it getting on the high. Because on the high you'll probably get a nice move, because you can see here already flipped. So yeah. So I've been entered over here. Stop loss below. Beautiful. How am I going to manage risk? We'll take a look at that in a second. Looking at the 5 minutes, just take a look. Yeah, at the moment it's okay, but I will use the 5 minutes eventually to try and manage my risk eventually. So 11 minutes left, has exceeded the high over here, coming down at the moment. Not the best to start, to be honest, but it should be okay. We shall see though. Wow, looking great over here. Beautiful. GJ is kind of messing us up, yeah. We'll see, we'll see. Still shouldn't come to that low, but at the moment it doesn't look the best, does it? Let me just move my stop actually 1 second on the thing. Stop is... Sorry, 1 second. So coming down over here, we'll have to see. I still think as long as it respects this low it's made, it should be okay. But yeah, not the best. Normally we'd like a nice little push over here, but this is what it is, you know. GJ at the moment, very, very hard. So Activator has then said, I'm gonna take you to stop loss. 10 minutes left. It's okay, it's okay. This should be in the lower wick now, which is good. I'll see. Take a look at the 5 minute. Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, beautiful. I like it because our stop is in the next zone over here. So yeah, as long as you held on to your nuts there, pretty good. Let's take a look at the 30 minute now. 30 minute coming back up over here. We just need this nice drive now. Get out of this zone, you pussy. So let's just look at some TPs. Let's take a look on the hourly. The probability that we run quite nicely with this London is pretty good. So I think potentially 266 would be a nice zone for me to put TP2 on actually. Let's just do this over here. Oh shit, 1 second. This. There we go. So TP1, we know TP1 is going to be around about 10 pips, but I'll tell you how much I'm going to take off at that certain level, because I think the probability that we still continue to TP2 is pretty good. So let's just do this over here. So 8 minutes left. Does it have enough volume to come out, or is it going to be a fake out on the 15 minute over here? We shall see in the next episode of GJ. GJ acting like a fucking what's it called? Like a drama series. Holy shit. Would it be good setting a buy stop 2 pips above previous high to avoid that? Nope. It exceeded the high, man. So like this is how we trade. This is what we do. It's exceeded the high. The probability it continues now is good. But it is just struggling. That's all I wanted. I wanted closure above. It's made a nice lower wick, so beautiful. Stop isn't too bad anyway, so yeah, it's grand. So yeah, let me just move my TPs over here. So TP2 is actually pretty close. So TP1 probably to this high over here. I may actually hold this like 15 pips. TP2 I'm gonna hold to 400 and 33. Beautiful. Beautiful. So 7 minutes left, half the time of the 15 over here. Interesting. 159 people watching over here. Let's see if we can manage this trade very, very soon.
Can this just fucking do something? We just needed some luck to go our way.
Yeah.
Just flip, you cunt.
So TP1 is going to be, for me, 155 250. I'm going to close 80% there. I think we could come to 250 pretty easily. If this wants to actually fucking flip and move and exceed the high over here, it would be beautiful, GJ. I love the accent. Low how optimistic Max is, and he's look. Do 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 do. Come on, 5 minute close above, you pussy. For 5 minute closes above, Then how am I going to manage risk now? Because this has been a pain in the asshole. It will be probably on this 5-minute low over here. So if you got an impulse like here, yeah, okay. So flipping now, exceeding the high again. So yeah, we'll see. Wow, I saw blue for a sec. 5 minutes left of this 15. Hopefully a nice little 5-minute push towards it. Let's take a look now. Don't want to be losing this full. It's kind of pissing me off, okay? So where potentially could we close half? Take a look on the 5-minute time frame. When this 5-minute closes in 12 seconds, I may potentially have it on the low 0.40 level. Max, why don't you go full risk on gold and half on GJ at the moment? Fuck. Hey there, how often do you stream? I'm so excited. How often do you stream? I stream every day, every weekday, London session, and then NY sessions with the group. So 5-minute close above over here. We should get a nice little push now, which is good. Stop loss below the 5-minute. I don't think below the 5-minute, but here I'm gonna take 50% off here. 50% off. Okay. So taking 50% off at this area. For sure, take 50% off at 155.044. So taking a look now, looking pretty good. Looking like it's going to continue. We've got London volume with us now, which is nice. It's just been a bit of a fanny getting past, but now it has broken it. The probability we come to our next zone over here is pretty good. A bit further down over here. 6 pips we go break even. Yeah, 6-7 pips over here. So yeah, I've put my 50% off level. Because if it can't break this over here, you gotta manage it. So yeah, that's what we gotta do. That's why I've moved my 5-minute 50% off at this level. What level is that actually on my IC markets over here? 3.9.
Let's go, GU.
Does it work nicely?
Yeah.
Oh, GJ, man. GJ. Oh my god. Fucking asshole. Nah, that's good. I've managed it nicely though if this 5-minute comes back below over here.
London past 50 minutes. Now should do volume.
So 5 pip loss and then to 8, so like 7 pip loss. Yeah, that's an artard. Henrik's like throw a lot into so when do you take a buy? Do you wait for 50 minutes before deciding on what to do next on the trade? No. I look at the 5-minute. As we're doing now. So the 5-minute shouldn't come back in this low over here. So that's how I'm going to manage risk, taking 50% off at that time. It's really, really struggling.
When it got that little push up 4 pips, I was like, and it came back, I actually closed. I was like, oh.
Yeah, that's fair, that's fair.
I don't really want to lose this.
That's fair, Finny. 50 minutes closing in a minute's time. If it closes bearish, then yeah, I'm probably going to leave this over here. Right, taking a look at the 5-minute now. Yeah, still hasn't exceeded that low yet. Wow, such a shame, man. That goes halfway in the 50-minute flip bearish. Wicked stuff. Good risk management for sure. So yeah, in the next minute or so, I'm gonna move my full stop to 044. I think. Do you know what? Let's take a look at this 15 now. Yeah, I'm just gonna close now when it exceeds that low. Yep.
Shit, really like
Beautiful. So it's going to be a 5 pip loss over here if it hits the low. Yep, beautiful. There we go. So rejected the highs. Everything was in our direction over here, but you know, we gave it a push. We gave it the potential to continue. Could not. Someone should fuck up over here. Let's take a look. And yeah, closing in 4 seconds time. Bearish. There we go. So I got the bearish closure over here. Nice. Oh shit.
I got GU.
Beautiful, beautiful. Closed minus 6 pips over here. Was it? So I got in at 9.4 and I closed. Minus 5 pips. Beautiful. So yeah, I mean, so someone could go to me, Max, what could you have done differently? Absolutely nothing. It was a closure above, it was a wick below, it was exceeding the high. It's just GJ has been playing like a motherfucker. Did you close full? Yeah, close full completely. Yeah, beautiful. Let's take a look at GU then. Did GU move well?
I smashed GU.
Nice. Yeah, kind of same thing. Closure above. Nice.
Yeah, 6 pips time, break even.
I swear to God, if GJ runs off over here, I'm gonna be pissed. GJ not structuring clear. Yeah, not at the moment. If this breaks up over here, I swear to God that like the God is not on my side right now. Chill guys, 5-minute mini support has yet to be violated or broken. Yeah, but for me, I gave it an opportunity. It's a minus 5 pips. I'm going to update the trade over here. Minus 5 pips. From a 10 pip stop, sorry, from like a 9 pip stop to a 5 pip is beautiful. It is not moving the way I want it to. I wanted a nice wick down to the top side, coming exceeding the high, push off over here. Through December, through the past 4 or 5 months, apart from January, this shit would have ran nicely, and it has not. It took its time over here. You're still in. Oh, bro, if this wins now, like, fucking cunt of a GJ. Let's take a look at gold over here. Yeah, just in a range. Just in a range over here. So it looks like still GJ in the zone. Like I'm literally like tempted to just fucking leave this for like a week. Like look at it. It's just hurry up. Get out of this fucking zone, you arsewipe. So yeah, I mean sells below 18 F154880 is what I'm gonna be looking for as well. GJ broke previous resistance, it should be bullish. Yep, that's what I thought. Flipping the 15-minute now over here. Taking a look at the 5 minutes. Doesn't look really good, does it? To continue back up now. Wowza. So I could hands down put you that most people over here who trade London would have lost that trade over here. Or would be losing it right now. I close to 2 pips, beautiful. Yeah, it doesn't look good now. Look at the 5 minutes. Really rejecting. So wow, another fake out over here potentially in the next 15 minutes. Some sort of problem with 155-200. Some sort of problem with 154-940, 154-870, 155 dead on, 155-100. It's just a shitty area. It's. I tell you what, buys for me recently on GJ just don't work. They just don't work. I want sells. I want to sell off this whole fucking thing. Sells just work so much easier. They actually run. buys just struggle to run. They only run with news that I've seen. It's better to just wait for this to reject and take some sells. Gravity. Yeah, man, exactly. Need some inverse gravity over here. Please, which software are you using to stream live? OBS. It's free. OBS is free. So if you guys did manage that to a T over here, make sure to like the stream. Yeah, I think I did that pretty well over here. Because the 50-minute close bearish. Fuck being in a trade when it looks like that. It looks like ass. I swear if this goes up. Oh, mate. Pretty... Nah, I would have managed anyway, because like if this 15-minute close bearish like that, rejecting it, then yeah. Now it's just a 50-50 if it wants to continue, because 30 is still open. But like, you know, 8 o'clock volume and you get this, like fuck off. 7:50, you get a nice build pull up over here, and then it's like nope. Let's take a look. Yeah, gold hasn't moved, as I said. So GU, Milan, did you get it on the low wick just like GJ? Or a bit lower down?
On the flip.
Yeah, I went 6 pips.
Yeah, I'm break even.
That's 1-to-1, isn't it? Yeah. Just about.
Yeah.
Just about. Will he give it a second chance? Probably not. Because, you know, I've taken one trade. In my knowledge and journaling of trades, that was a beautiful trade. I couldn't have done anything more than that. I waited for a closure. I waited for a low wick. I had all the higher time frames with me. I had a break in above resistance, and it didn't work. That's not my fault. You know, it's the only time to take like a second trade is maybe if you took an impulse at the start and you try to be a bit cheeky, but now you've got a closure, then it work. Normally, if this doesn't work and you try again, it doesn't work again. I'm telling you. And I don't want to take 2 losing trades in this session, so no. I'll be looking for potential sells because I think they'll probably play off now because it's just rejecting. But it'll be sells below 1866. Sorry, 154,860. 50-minute created doji, so it's 50-50 now. If the current candle broke previous high, there is a probability to go bullish, vice versa. Yep. But it looks like over here, this 30 minutes got 8 minutes left. We'll see, we'll see. But yeah, I mean, don't get butthurt on yourself over here. That is a trade that I've taken, you know, 800 million times. Normally, especially at 8 o'clock with that volume, you get a beautiful one, but at the moment you just couldn't. But minus 5 pips is beautiful for GJ. That's what you gotta do. So potentially in 7 minutes time over here, it's gonna be closing below, and that may be a fake out over here.
Just got slipped 1.5 pips on GJ.
You got slipped?
Yeah, I had my stop loss at the previous 5-minute low, and then it just dropped, and then pulled me down 1.5 pips lower than my stop loss. So no.
Man, that's such a shame, man. I wanted a nice positive start, but fuck GJ. So annoying. Do you stack trades? Only when there's really good market conditions. I've only stacked trades once in the mentorship, and that was in December when the market conditions were good. January, hell no. Like, look at this now, man. I mean, pick your direction, GJ. You are fucking. Anyway, let's take a look. Which broker slipped? Still a nice positive start since the trade was managed well. Exactly, man. And the 50-minute closed above. It was beautiful. It made a nice lower wick for me straight away. Exceeded the high. Damn, boy. I backtested that most of the fake outs on 8 AM London time. Yeah, through London in January for sure. So now if this runs up over here, it's closing in 6 minutes time. Nice. Fucking hell, G used the new GJ, holy shit.
Oh yeah.
Milan, you moving up, yeah? Nice. You got the
Yeah,
flip.
yeah.
Where's your target? Where's your potential target to look for?
To the moon, man. To the moon.
Milan goes last week. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Fuck.
He's fucking back. He's back on the wagon.
Yeah, our GA and GU acting nice in January.
Yeah, man. Fucking tell GJ there's something to move nicely in January. Holy shit. I like managing. I like more managing a losing trade than taking profit. Yeah, I try and say that to myself, but I wish I won that one. I'll fight someone if this pushes. Nah, if GJ fucking runs over here, I'm gonna be pissed. But hopefully this candle. No offense if anyone's still on buys. I hope this candle does this right now. I'm not gonna lie. So keeping an eye on gold over here. Exceeded the high of the previous 30 over here. Made it actually look quite a nice low wick there. Oof. Look at the hourly. Nice hourly low wick. 4 hour pushing up over here. Daily's gonna be making the top wick. Wall Street FX says 70% London Open comes with fake outs. When was this? Is this through the year? Is this through the months? Because through January, yes, but through December, no. December ran pretty nicely. There's barely any fake outs. Wow! Wow! Look at them 5-minute candles, man. Fuck. The good thing is though is that when we started pushing up over here, people in the group, especially who've been here for a while, know that like when we do this and you can see the high over here and we start pushing, the probability that we continue is pretty good, you know. It's a very, very highly probable. So if it then starts coming back or like retracing or doing a bit of a pain in the ass over here, then you can manage it pretty nicely. And that's what we did on the 5-minute, because the 5-minute made a nice bullish closure above. If it exceeds the low of the previous of this one here, it's going to be not the nicest setup. Would give another chance if it breaks above the 5-minute. I really don't want to give it another chance. I would take that setup every day. Volume has been good for the last day, so yeah, it sometimes doesn't work. It's funny because the past month, I mean, people who've been taking impulses and stuff have been doing really, really well, and people who've waiting for closures have not been, which is interesting because normally it's the opposite way. How do you know when to leave a pair alone if it looks like this? Yeah, I'm leaving GG alone. I ain't fucking taking another trade on that until NY. Max, do you do fibs? No. No fibberoonies. So it looks like GJ is coming back up over here. Well, beautiful. 30 minutes closing. If people want to take second entries, then great. Probably towards the end of this 50-minute candle, it's probably going to run up another 9 pips, and then you're going to lose your entry again, just like it's been doing through the whole of January. Let's just get rid of that over here. Yeah, it looks like gold is coming back up to this res 1791, which would be nice to come back up over here. We'll see in the next 30 minutes or so. Could you explain the logic which behind taking profit at 10 pips, then it could go like 20 or 30? Well, no, it depends on the zones. You know, TP1 would be. I actually put it at like 15 pips over here, which is the next resistance zone. And I'd probably close like 80-70% on that, and then at TP2 I'd close the runner off, I think, which would be a next 20 pips. My stops are quite small, so you know it doesn't really matter. Because if I got 15-16 pips here, my stop was 8. It's a 2-to-1 risk to reward. That's pretty good. I'm boycotting it. Oh, nice. I'm in GJ. Ooh, okay, you're in GJ again? Fuck. Oh my god. That is just painful to watch. Fuck. I legit left if it for like 2 months. Wow. I want December GJ again. It was so bliss. I was actually doing that shit with my eyes closed, man. It was just beautiful. But I can tell you now, when we go to Instagram after, you'll see traders who trade London would have got hit pretty badly on this. So let's take a look over here. 50-minute close. The 50-minute close bullish. Didn't exceed the low or the high. Kind of a doji candle. So you know, it's just guessing game, really, isn't it? 30-minute close bearish doji. Could go up, could go down. It's just not nice. Let's take a look over here. Gold is air. Yeah, close right on it. That was quite a nice low wick,
Max,
man.
when you have a close which is bearish but it's doji, do you still class that as bearish?
I class that as indecision. So like this here for me is just bad price action. Price could either do this, right? Price could either continue like this, or it could do something like this. Okay, I don't really class it as a bearish. It's mainly just that price is in an indecision.
In which case you've got 50-50 chance of winning, so it's kind of too risky and it's not good enough.
Yeah, and even if you do win, you can see on the lower time frames the price action's garbage. Look at that. So yeah. Yeah. So it's just even if this wins now, for me, if this wins, I'm not going to be pissed off, because you know, if I was still in this trade, I'll be holding my nuts and I'll be just praying. And you know, if you're in a trade like that where you're just like hoping, you know, you're not doing too well. You just got to get out of it. That's actually a really good lesson, you know. So people who are maybe potentially still in this trade, you know it's not going the right way, okay? You know it's not moving the way you want to. You know it could potentially work, but it isn't moving the right way. You might be like a little bit of drawdown over here, 2-3 pips. Is it best to just get out now? Probably. And once you get in that mentality of just getting out when you know things aren't going right, you're going to be better for yourself. But the issue is that what normally people will do is they may go, you know what, I'm just gonna close it now, and they go, yeah, I feel really, really good, and then it runs, and you're like, oh fuck's sake. But you need to get out of that mentality of going, oh well, it did run though. It's like, yeah, but it was a bad setup. The candles are not moving the way you want to. It's moving slow. It's moving with bad price action. If this runs now, I'm like, yeah, well, great. Whoever held it on, you had a sweaty time, and I did not. So, you know what I mean. If anyone is in, you should move the stop loss to the 30-minute lows. Well, here? Or that one? Yeah, I don't know what you'd do, to be honest, on this now. Pretty nasty. Interesting, though, for 8 o'clock. Damn. Max, where do you go on TV to draw candles, please? It's Zoom. It's the Zoom. Do you mean like these? Yeah. Like these? Yeah, this is Zoom. Zoom. So it looks like GJ's potentially coming up, exceeding the high over here. If people are still in, I mean, someone tell me. So if you're still in, right? If you're still in and you're still holding it and you think you could potentially come, stop loss should be, if you got in there on the high like I did, stop loss should be there. It's like 7 pips stop. What should you do? What should you potentially do if you come to this high here?
Stop loss to break even.
Yeah. Stop loss to break even. You know, if price comes back up to this high over here, you wanting to drive back up. If this then candle comes back and flips and puts you in a drawdown, it's not going to be a good setup again, is it? So. And there we go. Beautiful.
What about just an idea?
Mm-hmm.
Putting stop loss to candle flip.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously you'll be in drawdown and you take a loss, but it's just giving it a bit more space. Just an idea.
Yeah, that's
until
true.
it closes.
Yeah. That could be, but let's just see now, right? So if this exceeds the high here, right? Stop loss to break even. I bet you now if it exceeds this high, it's going to continue and not come back. Let's take a look over here. So right at 155,134. Holy shit. It's still struggling. Many people focus more on just for the upside for any other business. Yes, looking at the upside is good, but for Forex you need to look at both sides equal. Yes. Oh my god, this is moving so slow. Actually painful. Ooh, gold over here. Didn't close above. I want to kind of get closure above on the 15 or the 30. So there we go. So exceeded now. Should get a nice little push over here. Finally. But yeah, I gave it a chance. I knew the direction where it was going, but for me, it was fanning on too much for me. Already cut 80% at 2 pips lost though. Nice, man. That's good work, good work. How do you manage your emotions when you get hit at break even after 7-8 pips profit and it runs to your target? I think it comes from just... I think it just comes from... To be honest, I don't really get pissed off with that, really. Because you've given it opportunity, you've given it the time. I don't really get too annoyed. It's mainly just... you know, hey-ho, what can you do? You gave it an opportunity. It ran nicely, but it just couldn't just continue, unfortunately. I don't really get pissed off about stuff like that. You just gotta be able to control your emotions. So there we go. So my example here, I said that if it exceeds this high here, it shouldn't really come back there. And there you go. There's the example. Beautiful. So got in at the high. Still hasn't hit 10 pips yet, but nice. So if you did hold this on, then congratulations. You have some sweaty balls now. Probably should go in the shower. Didn't actually exceed the low that we wanted here, but for me it was very, very close to, and yeah, it wasn't nice. 5 pips discipline loss in is better than 10 pips. Yeah. So there we go, coming up towards 155, 197, 200. Sorry, 155, 200 level. Good stuff. And there we go. Yes, very, very sweaty. Would you not rather gold buys above 1792? Like here? Yeah, potentially. Oh shit, that's the daily flip. Potentially. So there we go, coming up towards TP1 over here for people that held it on. Right at that zone over here, wicked. But yeah, gave it an opportunity. It was hard work. Close that break even, then it go again. Yep, that's what happens with GJ at the moment. Gotta chill. That was a win, bro. Nice. No, that well, you know, the way that I thought price is going to continue, yeah. But for me, the entry, etc., etc., should have done this in the 8 o'clock candle, and I did not.
What do you think about GA? So.
30-minute close bullish. The hourly's flipping.
Yeah.
50 minutes got 6 minutes left. I mean, yeah, the 50-minute. The only issue is this 30, but it is exceeding the 30-minute low. Doesn't have a top wick though. And look at all the top wicks. Always makes top wicks, really. Would be interesting. So a lot of people in YouTube over here held on and secured 10 pips. 10 pips close full. Thank you, GJ. Nice work, nice work. That is That is for him to explain. Whoa, fucking hell. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, I got to 12 pips, not too bad. I'm stopped looking at the smaller time frame and just focused on the 30-minute. That's what kept me in. Yeah, nice. But didn't the 30-minute just scare you anyway with this candle closure like that? What I recommend for you guys now, for people who held that on, is just take a look at this candle. Normally, if I'm in a buy over here and the 30-minute closes like that, the probability that this wins is very, very low. But go backtest it.
I think that guy's got a point though about how shit GJ is on the 15-minute right now. 30-minute generally looks a little bit cleaner last couple of weeks, but it's just the stops. But if you can get your stops in,
yeah.
because there's still the same stop loss that you're using current candle.
Yeah.
The only problem is it came down into serious drawdown. But
we would have not hit stop loss, but GJ. Yeah, but I think I'd rather teach you how to manage a trade there than whack that full stop loss there without managing it. Because if I didn't manage that, you guys would be like, well, Max, why haven't you taken anything off yet? You got 2 doji 15 minutes. Like, you know what I mean? It's just.
Oh yeah, definitely on that one. I think that most of your position would be closed. You wouldn't even get a win by 10 pips anyway. But just in general.
Yeah. So hourlies look clean, but yeah, just cannot continue. Still struggling though. Like fucking hell. The thing is though, right? With buys, like if this was just sell right now, the sell would be balls deep over here. It'd be here now. It'd be making the low top wick and then be continuing if this is sells. But buys are just so slow. Buys like support forming is normally like the thing they get into, but normally closures over here are okay with London, but yeah, for sure NY a bit of a pain. 18 minutes left for this 30 over here. Nice work. Take a look at the hourly. Yeah, it's still below that zone over here, but looks okay. On the long run, holding on to losers would really hurt you in the long run. Exactly. 30-minute close doji, just grabbing liquidity for sells. Well, no, I just say that the doji candle over here, especially in the 30, is just it's a gamble candle. It either goes up, either goes down. It's not. It doesn't give you any confirmation for anything. So I'm happy. But I tell you what, I mean, the people who have been playing with GJ for the past like 2 weeks, and you're still like mentally sane, then you're doing well. Because it has been rough. But that was nice though. So people got in also for impulses. If they got in here, then you see the 8 o'clock pushed all the way down, and it continued. Yeah, interesting. So if you got an impulse here with stop loss below, so it'd be 11 pips. Yeah, interesting. I've seen the past week or 2 weeks just getting in on exceeding like the zone a bit easier, but yeah, that's a shame, man. Gold is coming up over here. 5-minute candles pushing up. 2 minutes left for this 15 closure. Let's take a look. On the long run, holding on. Yeah, exactly. 129 people in here. Beautiful work. But yeah, I can't wait until we get back to the normal times over here. 2 minutes left for this closure. Where's this guy here? So, 2 positions open. Daily's bullish, so I hold GJ for long. Nice. Where would your stop be then if you're holding it like long term? Gold is looking nice. Gold, you are gold, gold. Always believe in your soul. Right. What kept me in on GJ buy in 10 pips today? 4 hour broke. Yeah, I know. There's everything on GJ was nice apart from the push at 8 o'clock. And I've seen the same thing that happened on Friday here. Where was it? There. Right at 2 o'clock over here, got a closure above. We had the 4 hour, the daily, everything with you over here, and then it didn't come. So it's just hard at the moment, man. It's just really hard. So GJ over here, sorry, gold got a closure. Stops in the 15. 24 pips. Stops in the 5 minute would be 17.18. Oh, this looks pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. It's closed above? Yeah, it has. Oh, fuck yeah.
G coming down to the zone.
1797.6. Right, I think this is going to be good, man. I want to use the 5 minutes. Let's take a look at my gold. Oh, am I going to miss this over here? I don't have time to even ask this over here. Yeah. I'm potentially going to go for this over here on the 5 minute over here, exceeding the high of this current candle to exceed, which is at 50. There we go. Okay, so the 5 minute time frame. This is going to be based on the 5 minute because it gives me a bit of a nicer stop over here. I've got a buy stop right here. Stop. Hopefully in this 50-minute candle is going to make a lower wick over here, and then that'll be the stop loss. And for me, taking a look at the time frames on the left hand side over here with this closure above and looking at the hourlies, we could potentially continue up over here, back above.
My zone on gold is above yours, Max.
Huh?
My zone on gold is above yours.
Yeah, like here.
Yeah.
That's okay. I think if we do break above 1792.5, we could come to at least 1793.7. It's making a nice lower wick as well. So the stop loss is going to be on this low, I think. Yeah, at the moment it's like 10 pips.
I don't want to take this one, Max.
You up?
I don't want to take this one.
That's fine. 50 minutes closed above for me, and it's making a nice low wick. If it wants to flip over here, it's going to get a nice drive up for me. 11 minutes left of this hourly. We shall see.
Does that not scare you a little to the left there, Maxi?
I mean, the 15's closed above though, and I think if let's take a look at the 30.
Just
I mean,
hit
yeah.
outdoor.
I mean, to be honest, the hourly
Yeah.
the hourly here.
Yeah. Oh, you keep moving. Oh,
To be honest, the lower wick now. Yeah, maybe you'll wait for the hourly closure over here. Yeah, fuck it.
Remember, Max, you do you.
Yep.
Don't listen to us.
For recently,
I'm not trying to persuade
nah.
you to think I'm
No,
just-
no.
What do you
Yours was just a question. I know.
No, to be honest,
Understood.
to be honest with you, I'm trying to get into a trade just because I can see the potential. But at the moment, man, I'm just it's just not good. It's not good. Yeah, I'm staying away from fucking gold.
Finn, I wasn't saying you were influencing. I know yours was just a question.
Nah, I can see that. I just think that with gold, the drive, if this flips over here and exceeds, you're going to get a little drive up. But yeah, I mean, for the hourly, it's close to the hourly, and the hourly hasn't closed back above. So yeah, let's just leave it. I'm leaving it. No watermarks in gold. Okay, I'll change this over here.
Fuck, GA was good, but no. Shit. I should take GA.
Yeah, man. It's just so boring. Like, what the fuck is this? It hasn't even moved more than like fucking 12, 13 pips in this fucking move. Just ass. Get the 5 minutes.
Oh, this is gonna do it.
What?
Watch this gold. It's gonna do it. This 5
Yeah.
minutes gonna come up and.
Well, I told you.
Sorry, I didn't realise my thing was still on.
Nah, 5 minute close bearish as well, to be fair, but. Bundling session for another 2 weeks. Yeah. GJ would really trick many people this week. Yes. I think sales are coming big on GJ. I just hope it just fucking sorts itself out, like, 'cause I am not in any rush to take any trades. Holy fucking shit. See you later, MM. See you later, my boy. Because even like on the hourlies, it kind of clean candles, but it's just a fanny on. Like, just move. It's been doing this for the past fucking 2 weeks now. This is all Finn's fault.
Why does this fucker keep saying that?
He's
He's been saying it for 2 weeks.
I think GJ would really trick many people today. It would be chilling for NY, yeah. And there we go. GA did the move over here in the hourly. Nice. But yeah, I'm not pissed off about that trade at all. I'm just pissed off with the movement with GJ, because that trade was fucking nice to T. Someone needs to give GJ a good left, right, good night. So yeah, with this gold trade now, even if I was looking at it over here, 5 minute close bearish, and also it's too close to the hourly now. What a nice little push up. Someone needs to give it GJ a good left. Take a look on the last day in the past month. You'll find that GJ consolidates. Yep. Let's take a look over here. Yeah, I mean it's coming back up now, but yeah, it's just being a fucking asshole. It's just buys, bro. Buys. I need them sells. I wonder why that
speaking,
is.
right?
Yeah.
Sorry, Max. Go on, I'll tell you afterwards.
No. I wasn't saying anything.
Like, I was just gonna say, like, when you get a breakout above on pretty much all time frames, right? Especially the 1 hour. How many times does it actually fake out and close back in the range? Like how many times out of 10? It's just a question, because if it's happening less than half,
Yeah.
then there must be some way of getting an entry earlier or like lower down. You see what I'm saying?
Well, yeah. I mean, the thing you gotta do over here, if you're getting in earlier, you've got to have like your stops below this kind of zone. So like, and if you go back on this live stream, at 7:45, 7:30, it was playing around in this zone. It was breaking lows. It was, so you gotta just, you gotta just hold on to your nuts and do it through higher time limits. So if you got in like maybe with this closure back above, right, your stops would probably be like here.
Max, I did get in a bit earlier.
Well, how about instead of physically getting earlier in time, I mean earlier in terms of like lower down? Because, and again, I'm just, I just talk shit and think of ideas, but like say if the 1 hour closes above, right? Like if you go on to, well, it doesn't matter what time frame, the point is still there. If the 1 hour time frame is there, because that's the higher time frame, that's more reliable. So if you go on there, you've got obviously the closure above, so you're still waiting for the closure. And you know that it's going to retest probably this previous level here, this zone. So I mean, it's a risky entry. If you take an entry here and you just put your stop loss, or even back in the zone, like as a risky one, or if you could still then potentially put your stop loss on the previous 1 hour, and you might get your 10 pip. How many is that? No, it's more, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a little bit more, but no, I know
it's
what you
15
mean.
pips. But the point is, you can put your stop loss somewhere in the middle of that zone. You've got a nice 5 pip, 6 pip stop. You've got an early entry, and you're not worried about fucking around in this
area.
And then it should, by the time it gets to, here, you've already hit your 10 pips. It's just an idea, or even lower than that actually. It's obviously a risky idea, but the amount of times it actually does physically close back in that range is pretty low, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's going to retest on the 1 hour. It has to.
Yeah, I think someone got that. Was it this one?
Yeah, that's the one, Max. So
yeah.
But that's an impulse entry before it even broke the distance. You know what I mean? That's very risky.
You're still getting an impulse in it, but it's after the closure, so it's less risky. Do you know what I mean? It's a different type of impulse. It's just an idea.
So what you do is when this candle closes over here and I wait for the low wick, I'm getting in the high, but you just get in on the low wick here.
Get on the low of the lower wick. Yeah. And then you could put a tiny stop loss there. But as soon as you get that break of the high of the 1 hour, that's where you got stop loss can be at the low of that
zone, which would be
current
nice.
15.
That stop loss you've got there now, Max, that you're doing now, what does it look like on the 5 minute? Did you manage that stop loss though?
Not really.
Well, you can still have the stop loss in the same place. Once it's made
but it's like managing the
and breaks the high, you can keep the stop loss at that lower wick.
Yeah.
In the zone.
Or you could have.
And that's how big is that stop loss? It's like 1 pip.
Yeah.
Be a 1 pip stop.
But when it comes back over here like it did, you'd have stops to break even. I mean, that one here would have maybe cut you out. I don't know. Yeah, it might have.
But you didn't need to put stop loss to break even because it's 1 pip.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you know what I mean? I mean, it would come back towards your entry, but you're like, oh well, I'm risking 1 pip for 10 pips. It's just an idea, but like when you've got a 1 hour closure, it's going to retest. So
true that.
It's not something I'm going to technically do. I'm just thinking of how you get in, and it's kind of like a less risky impulse before the closure.
Yeah.
Just an idea.
So look at.
And it is only 1 pip, right? So it's nothing at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I mean, you could do it 5 times and it's still only a 5 pip loss. You're not going to do it 5 times. But
so look at the hourly. Damn. Really, really hard, bro. Closing back, 2 minutes left for the hourly closure. Really, really struggling to continue over here. Fucking hell. That's a good.
I got in early.
Yeah.
Can you go to your 50 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
I got in here, and I got in here after the wick because of the support.
And stop loss below
pull
here.
that back up. Because of knowing that, because the volume would come in, and if we rejected the highs, fine. I would manage this. But knowing that we get the volume, we could push. So I That's where I got it.
Well, that's what
150.
you know. It's funny because like I see this happen all the time, and even though you
Yeah.
are in the zone, you do know that this price is going to continue up because you've got the higher time frames with you, and you've made the support there. It's just
Yeah.
you taking the L. So like,
It's just when you get used to it when you're trading ranges a bit. You know what I mean?
Thing is though, like, that actual setup there happens a lot on GJ, and normally
100%.
through London, you get the push, right? And you can see recently that we've just had impulses, etc., etc. But even if we have rejections here, which we've had a couple past days as well, if you get in there, then you're at break even at that point anyway, so you don't really give a shit. But yeah,
And we form support on the Asian lows, so we need to go test the Asian highs.
yeah, interesting.
And my runner got 20 pips.
Yeah, pretty good. 1.4 it's just because it's a good number for me. It just feels nice. It's just good when I lose a trade like today. It's like near to 1%, 1.1% because I've managed it. And yeah, just that's just what I feel comfortable with, really. Let's take a look. But yeah, interesting to talk about though, for sure. Maybe potentially look at that. So you just get in a bit
like
lower.
what Alex says, like, who wouldn't take a trade risking 1 pip?
Exactly. Okay. Hey Max, until next week, lost like 50% of my account last week after a loss, got emotional and overtraded. Don't you worry, everyone's done that. All you got to do is look at why the reasons you overtraded, and try and rectify them. Normally, like when I look overtraded and stuff, like it'll be due to like circumstances outside of trading. So it'll be, maybe not keeping yourself healthy, not eating right, partying too much, or doing like silly things. You got to get that shit intact, and then normally your trading gets better for sure. What your exception in January volume? What's my exemption in January volume? I think you mean what is my opinion of January volume? Absolutely fucking impulsive, volatile, fucking shit. I wish I took this whole fucking month off. Holy shit. I could have been still in Tenerife for another 4 weeks. Fuck. It's just been so shit. To be honest though, I mean, the actual month in itself I'm still up because of the first 2 weeks were good, but last two have been hard. Well, last one was pretty hard, to be honest. I didn't risk half on a trade, definitely not long. I got emotional after a loss and tried to make it back, so increased my lots and overtraded. Yep, that's what happens.
Oh dear.
That's exactly what happens. You get pissed off at one trade, you try and double your lot to try and get that motherfucker back, and you lose that, and then you're like, ah, you cunt. Remember, December break of highs and lows just ran so nicely. Yep, we had 10 winning streaks in December. Yep. I know. Wow, so couldn't close above over here. Damn, didn't exceed the high anyway, so I wouldn't have got in. Interesting. Taking a look on the hourly. Hourly didn't close above either, yeah, so quite hard. We can cry together. I didn't risk all my trade. Has the daily made a top wick yet? Oh, it has now, nice. 30-minute close bearish. I mean, if you're cheeky, getting in this flip over here, 18 pips, ride it back down. But to me, it's too bullish. It looks like it will potentially break this zone soon, which is nice. Can your mum hear you say the C word? Probably. Make a trade plan. Don't over risk, over ledge, over trade. If you fall in one, GG. Yes, very, very right, Scarlet. So let's take a look at what GJ's done now. GJ closed bearish in the 15-minute. Look at the another 30 now. The someone at my door. Ah, it's a dolly. It's my sausage dog. Yeah, 50-minute closed bearish, rejecting the zone. The hourly closed bullish, but yeah, not too nice now. Probably best to wait until NY, and hopefully in the next couple hours we get rid of this zone over here. Please get away from this. That would be nice. Looks like gold is coming back up over here, so nice. So exceeded that high now. 20 pips stop. See if it can continue. Take a look at the 30. Exceeded the high of the 30 as well. See the high of the hourly. Wow, that's a lot of volume coming in on the 5-minute. Damn. Did you take profits, Milan, on GU?
Yeah.
Good lad, good lad. Looks like the hourly closed bearish again. Oh. And risk. Yeah, beautiful. So what time is it now? 9 o'clock. Yeah, so start of the week, you know, don't try and take as many trades at the start of the week. Just chill, see where it works. That was a beautiful opportunity. I'm going to put the recap on Instagram over here today. But you can't do much about that, man, as long as you've managed it. And for me, I took a beautiful 5 pip loss. So yeah, guys, so I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to start an NY session. Hopefully we can have some nice volume then, and some clean candles. So yeah, guys, thank you very much, and I'll see you later on, guys. Peace out, peace out. See you later, guys.
See you, Max.
See you later, guys.
Yeah.
See you later, alligator. See you later, YouTube. Thank you very much. Make sure you like the stream before if you learn how to manage risk today. Really good lessons today to manage risk using the 5 minutes. But yeah, guys, see you later. Peace out. See you later.